Good morning. Thought I'd come on here and talk. Maybe help me. Maybe turn this down so I don't get me a strike. So, good morning. I have been up all night. I have not been to sleep yet. I'm really tired. I don't feel good. My belly hurts. I do have belly problems anyway. And and they're loving on each other this morning. Aren't they sweet? Aw, he's sweethearts. No sweethearts. But, yeah, he saw me out there growling up and down the yard last night. But as funny as it is, it's also not funny. Because I am 7 cats short than I was when summer started. And I know the cats get on my nerves and I get tired of it, and we get an abundance of them. We've lived here over 20 years. So people drop off animals, and plus the strays have babies, and there's so many, comes and goes. At one point, there was one time in, I think, 2009 or 10, that I had like 25 cats. I am not even kidding you. Between kittens and stuff. And then something got them. And that was a long time ago. It was something poisonous got them. We're pretty sure it was a poison that time because we found bodies. So they had gotten into something. But this time, I woke up 2 or 3 weeks ago and I was a kitten short. I had a mama cat that I didn't think was old enough to get pregnant. She's a stray. And she got pregnant. My bad. And the thing is, you have to go stand in line, or you have to, at least go take them at 5 o'clock in the morning and pick them up at 5 o'clock in the evening, which we've been shy a car. I mean, I got all kinds of excuses. She didn't get fixed, okay? She had 3 kittens. I knew I had 4 cats to get fixed. And I was just thinking that in June. And I had 10 cats in spring. 1 got hit. The other one I had relocated because I thought he killed one of the kittens. Because I caught him, I was always catching him attacking the other cats. And he had been fixed, but he didn't act like he was fixed. I don't know. And we actually paid for him. I didn't stand in the free line for him, but it was a good cat. He just wasn't good to the other cats. So Neil took him to the lay down yard where they work. And the guy that keeps watch over the lay down yard and everything, he made friends with him. But anyway, so I feel really bad that I had him relocated when it wasn't him at all. Because 2 weeks later, last Friday, I woke up and I had 1 missing. 1 didn't show up for breakfast. Saturday, another 1 didn't show up for breakfast. Monday, 2 more didn't show up for breakfast. And one of them was Merlin, which I loved Merlin. He's the one that showed up last year, and he had long hair, and he lost all of his hair because something happened. I think it was the fleas. So I spent a whole bunch of money getting him to grow his fur back and getting all the cats treated and everything. So I woke up in August. I've lost 7 cats, and I got a THC ban that if I leave this house with a joint, I can get 99. If I get caught with an edible, it's even worse. And y'all know I make my own edibles for my pain. And just in case you're new here, let me just give you a little history lesson on me. Not lesson, but And when I came to YouTube, I think in 2018, I was 8 months post heart attack and almost a year post heart attack and 8 months post spondylolisthesis at my L5S1, where your spine curves inward. Mine is shoved forward. The spine itself, not the disc. There's actually a disc that's severely desiccated that caused, it's an old injury from when I worked the hospital from 25 years ago that never was treated correctly and it fell apart. Anyhow, so when I came to YouTube, I was a mess and I was severely depressed. I had other stuff going on in my life. I also have other health problems and mental health issues. And in 2020, I decided to get clean. And then I discovered about several months into it, I was having DTs really bad. And so I not several months, it was like a month. And I discovered making firecrackers, which is just peanut butter and crackers with some decarbed, I'm looking at the time, with some decarbed cannabis. And, one of those, you cut it in fours, and that's like a saltine cracker, and that's like 4 doses for me. I'm in a lot of pain. You got to understand that in 2020, I put down the speed, the pills, changed my diet. I didn't even really, I've smoked pot off and on my whole life, but it really never done anything for me. So I really wasn't really interested until I made those edibles and it changed my life. And since then, I've cleaned up my diet. I've lost 33 pounds. I even quit smoking this year. But I went through some shit with my kids over Christmas and my birthday. Well, with some shit with my son. And then my daughter moved away, but I didn't go through shit with her. Just, it was hard to let her go 1,000 miles away from me, her and the babies, because that's all I've ever known. I've been a mom since I was 17. I'm 53. And so and actually before that, because I'm the oldest of the oldest of the oldest of all of us. And so I've always had children under me. And I've always taken care of people and hung out with the old people and stuff, So here I am kind of alone, and I'm adjusting. And then in August I wake up, I'm 7 cats shy, something stalking the animals. And I talked to a lady at the trailer park over yonder, and she was saying that she found a lay down bed and she thinks it's a wildcat. And she called the game warden. It's Texas. We've had gators come through our yard. We had a gator that was arrested at the bank, which is like 3 or 4 blocks up the road, right into town, right at the edge of town. Here is a bank. And I call it arrested because when they had his picture in the paper, they had him hogtied, and they had his arms tied behind his back with black tape. He looked like he'd been arrested. But anyway, and I got pictures of, the hogs in our yard just coming up in the morning. And the coyotes used to come up before they built that store down there. They built a Walmart for a while. It was a Walmart for about 6 months, and then they made it into a grocery because I don't know why they did that. And then there's a little RV park there too. But I live in a really dinky town. It's like 1,500 people. And I don't know if that's in city limits or... But anyway, one of them little 6-man football team kind of towns. So, I've been writing. I've been loud. I've been posting on my Facebook social media. I've been advocating. Anything that y'all can do out there. If y'all know somebody knows somebody knows somebody, the Texas people are yelling and nobody's listening. 74% of Texas agrees to legalization, recreation legalization. So, it's not us. It's the Texas government. And let me tell you, don't even get me started on the Texas government, y'all. Because I'm not going to stand down here and stick up for this state. This state has been hell on me and hell on my family, and it's why my daughter left. Because it's hell down here. You're on your own. They don't help you. You're not getting help here. If you want help, you better go somewhere else. So I've already bought a house here and everything, and I don't think I can do anything else. I'm tired. I started early. I took care of people. I took care of everybody but me. And I almost died. In the last 15 years, about 3 or 4 times. I'm tired. And I'm trying to get back to good so that I can do something. I don't know. And then I miss my kids. And it's a long way to travel. And I'm just tired. I'm really tired. I told y'all this is going to be messy when I started talking. I don't give a fuck. I'm okay. I'll always be okay. And you know I got me a setup. I just got to be cool. But it was kind of nice having things legal for the last 6 or 7 years because it's allowed me to move a little further out of the fight or flight. I was in a really, really bad relationship for like 17 years. And then we still had a lot of stuff to work on. Neil and I and the kids. And still are. So I'm really emotional because I'm tired. I can't sleep. No, and I can't let my dog run the yard because something's stalking it. And I'm worried about everything. And I don't want to be in trouble. Well, I'm sitting at 12 minutes. I'm sure there's a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but I've already forgotten. So those are the 2 things right there that I wanted to talk about mainly this morning. But I've been taking some notes. I could grow my own. I mean, I get my hands on some seeds, you know. I can. But I can barely grow tomatoes. I don't want to waste the seeds, you know what I mean? I don't want to fuck it up. I only got so many. I'm scared I'm going to fuck it up or they're going to smell it or I don't want that fear. But if I have to live in this pain, I swear to God that I hope they have to live with it too. I do. I hope whatever they caused to us, they get it back. And that's not like me. But sometimes people don't change until they feel what they put other people through. Whatever it takes, dear God, do it. Because I'm tired of running. I'm tired of living in fight or flight. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of everything. I really don't want to fucking be here. I haven't for years. The reason I keep going every day is because of them kids. I want to see where they go. I want to protect them. And I know when nobody else is there to hug them, I'm going to be. That's why the fuck I'm still here. Even though they moved off to bumfuck north. Which I don't blame them. I don't fucking blame them at all. Texas is hard. I lost everything when I came here 20 some years ago. Everything. Everything but my people. Yep. So anyway, it's 15 minutes. I'm going to cut it. And I love y'all. And I'm okay. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't be doing nothing. If you want to do anything, put all that energy into a letter to Texas about the ban or something. There's anything you can do. Call them, write them, make some noise, pray for us. Send us care packages. I don't know. There's smelling envelope, smell-free envelope. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. We'll be fine. But it would help if you would send some energy this way. I got a feeling that it's just a hiccup in time, and one day the plant will be free. And I ain't trying to make alcohol illegal or nothing like that. I'm not gonna sit here and beat up alcohol and other stuff, but still, I mean, come on. I don't drink. I don't want to drink. I don't like how I feel when I'm drinking. I don't feel in control, and I get mean. And that's basically for, I drink when I'm mad or when I want to have fun. I don't want to do that. Anyway. It's just crazy how it's legal and weed's not. That's all. That's my issue. I believe it. I understand. I completely know what the fuck. Trust that and believe that. But still, I'm still trying to make it make sense in my own head. Because even making sense doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyway. That's all. If I think about something later, I'll probably come back and talk to you if you want me to. I don't know why the fuck I can't sleep. I should be out like a light right now. I'm not completely out of my medicine. I have had my medicine, but I can't relax. I can't relax for the life of me. And that's another thing. I just said I can't. I'm real, how are we supposed to express how we're feeling without spelling ourselves? Like me saying, I'm so tired or I'm in so much pain. And people are saying, you can't do that because then that sets you up for being in pain or more failure. So I'm not supposed to express it? Is that it? Because I tried saying, I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain. But it didn't take the pain away. And I have been thinking healing, and it has a little. I've been maintaining. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do it, especially without my cannabis, my hippocampus. I feel like there was something I wanted to tell you, but okay. That's all. I'm gonna be okay. I always am. I always figure it out. I always answer my own questions. I'm okay. And it's gonna be okay. They're gonna legalize that plant one day. Soon. Abracadabra. I love you. Bye.